everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine. For those who are new, I am a casual reseller on the US and Canadian Poshmark app as well as eBay. You can find me at Afternoon Tea on the Canadian app as well as Tea Time on the US app. For today's video, this will be a part 2 for my sales for the month of April. In this video, I'm going to share my sales on Poshmark US. If you're interested in seeing my sales on Poshmark Canada and eBay, I'll link it above. But if you're interested for US, then keep on watching. If you like reselling content like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So I had a total of $1,681 this month. My first sale being these American Eagle distressed midi shorts, and this sold for an offer of $18. I find that American Eagle, like distressed or high-rise jeans and shorts, they do quite well. Next, I sold this Lululemon Free to Be Serene bra. This was new with tags, and it sold for a full asking price of $45. Next, another Lululemon piece. This was a Run Leader of the Track skirt, and this sold for an offer of $35. Next, I sold this Roots Canada wool plaid wrap cardigan. The body of it was wool and it had genuine leather trim. It was a really nice piece. And I'm actually surprised that it sold on the US platform compared to the Canadian one, but this sold for an offer of $45. Next, I sold another pair of these Gryffindor Vans, and these sold for an offer of $90. Next, I sold a pair of Athleta all-in crops, and these sold for an offer of $30. My next sale were these Converse All-Star Oxford shoes. These were a men's size 10, and these sold for an offer of $40. Next, I sold these Eileen Fisher mule sandals. These I've had for a really long time, and I actually have another pair left still, but they sold for an offer of $50. Next, I sold a pair of these G-Star Raw men's 3D jeans. These actually sold quite fast. I picked them up for $1, and they sold for a best offer of $20. Next, I sold this Aritzia Community cardigan. It did have a bit of pilling to it, but it still sold for an offer of $25. Next, I sold this Aritzia Lefroy sweater. It was a cashmere blend, I believe, and I had this for a really long time. So I was just willing to let it go, and when I got an offer for $15, then I accepted it. Next, I sold these Athleta Tribeca crops, and these sold for an offer of $35. These were brand new without tags, and the buyer actually opened a case after she received them, saying that one of the zippers within a pocket wasn't sewn in. So usually I don't reply when I have cases opened up against me, but I just messaged the buyer saying that I'm really sorry about this, and I didn't really notice because they were brand new without the tags, and Poshmark ended up siding with both of us, so they refunded the buyer, and I also received my payment. Next, I sold a pair of Veronica Beard jeans. This was a tuck style, had a trim around the legs. These were a retail arbitrage pickup, and they sold for $125. Next, I sold a Lululemon Free to Be Wild bra, and this sold for a best offer of $38. Next, I sold this New York Yankees jersey, and this sold for an offer of $25. Next, I sold this mystery box of Lululemon pieces. It had 10 items that were all flawed Lululemon pieces, including stains, pilling, or a lot of washwear. And I didn't actually want to spend the time of treating them, so I sold this entire mystery box for about $40. I didn't make that much profit out of it, but at least I got rid of the inventory. Next, I sold this Aritzia Babaton Kramer dress. It was a 00, so I thought it would sit for a while, but it actually sold the next day, and it sold for an offer of $35. Next, I sold this Taylor Swift tour shirt, and this sold for a full asking price of $25. Next, another Lululemon bra. This was a floral energy bra, and this sold for an offer of $40. Next, another Lululemon bra. This was a Lululemon Flow Y bra, and this sold for a best offer of $18. Next, another retail arbitrage pickup. These were a Mother mid-rise jeans, and they sold for an offer of $110. Next, another retail arbitrage pickup. These were Legence Margot white jeans, and they sold for an offer of $95. Next, I sold a pair of cowboy boots. This was from the brand Bolo Canada, and they sold for an offer of $50. Next, an Aritzia piece. This was a Community Apex jacket. This was brand new condition, and it sold for a best offer of $80. Next, another Lululemon piece. This was a blue half zip pullover. I couldn't find the style name, so I just tried to describe it as best as I could, and it sold for $27. This was actually flawed as well. It had like a few light stains, and it sold pretty fast, so I'm happy about that. Next, another retail arbitrage pickup. This was a Pajar sweater, brand new with tags, and they sold for $24. My next sale was this Lululemon Now and Always bag. I actually bought this for myself, but figured that I probably wouldn't use it. And I did buy it on sale, so Lululemon doesn't allow returns if you buy things on sale. So I was just trying to get my money back at least, which I did, and it sold for $85. Next, I sold an Anthropologie piece. This was by the brand Leaf Notes. This was brand new with tags, and it sold for a best offer of $30. Next, I sold these Nightmare Before Christmas Vans, and these sold for an offer of $75. Next, I sold this Lululemon Teal Sunrise tank, and this sold for an offer of $22. And actually sold pretty fast considering that Lululemon tanks usually sit longer than other things. Next, I sold another Lululemon piece. It was a free-to-be Trinity bra in the color Jungle, and it sold for an offer of $26. Next, another Lululemon piece. These were the Reveal Tight in the color Carbon Dust, and these sold for an offer of $68. Next, I sold these North Face and Pezzo shoes. These were brand new without the box, and they sold for an offer of $55. My next sale were these Lululemon tights. These were the mapped out high-rise leggings, and I sent an offer of $85 with discounted shipping, which this buyer accepted. Next was this Madewell Sweet Dahlia wrap top, and this sold for a full asking price of $28. And my last sale on Poshmark US was this Lululemon Black Festival bag. Again, I had originally bought this for myself, but I just changed my mind. So just trying to get whatever I paid for it. And this sold for $30, and it also sold pretty fast. So that concludes my sales for Poshmark US and this video. It's already a few days into the month of May, and I find that my sales are really slow at the moment. But hopefully, if I stay consistent, start listing more, sharing my closet more, then I can rack in those sales. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!